And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Walker Buehler. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. In the air, right field. Should have this one. And there's one down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Two down, bases empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Playing in the World Series north of the border was certainly special for Freddie Freeman. His dad, Fred, hails from Windsor, Ontario. His mom, Rosemary, from Toronto. The 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Petco Park. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
That one not close. Ball 2. On the ground. Foul and foul ball. Late with the swing there. That's to third. Throw on to Freeman. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, it's been a real struggle for this group. Dead last in the league in hits, so a lot of empty swings and soft contact leads to not much scoring, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, you could power a wind farm with all the swings and misses. They're professional hitters, but they struggle to make contact. They need to make some adjustments to get back on track.
Samad Taylor, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike two. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Two gone now.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
There's the strike. 95 of that one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Pitch misses there. And now 3-2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Call. Gets under it. That is the inning. Padres go down quietly. Scoreless after one. Back here in San Diego, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Strike two. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone. By the time it got to the plate, people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Out towards right center field. That's out number 2.
That is good. The right fielder, number 12, Alex.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Call.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Gets the call. It's 0-1. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Second inning here, no score. That one's in there. And the count 1-1. That's towards center. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Xander Bogaerts.
Yeah, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Here's a 1-2. On the ground to short, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
That is it. The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Foul ball there. Bogaerts gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball.
Now quick throw to first. Bogaerts dives back. High fly ball, right field. Brings it in. High throw to first, and he can't reach it.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Andujar.
Hey.
Bogaerts on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw off the mark, and he's in there.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
The Padres looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
This one in the air, center field. And that will end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ryan Ward. Ward, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. Catcher challenge will take another look. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
No.
1-1 now. That one lifted to left. Andujar on his way over. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting 8, The catcher, Dalton Ruffin.
No.
On the ground to the left. Machado throws to first in time. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So digging in, Alex Freeland. Top of the third, no score. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Set down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Major League Baseball is on the show. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the catcher, Freddie Freeman.
No.
Right side, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The right fielder, number 4, Jake Bowen.
And there's the strike. Fastball for a strike. Way inside, and that hit him.
Take first.
Up next for the Padres, the second baseman.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see them show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Ball
I don't know
outside.
how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Here's a 1-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Stays alive. Man at first, one away. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
The designated hitter, Taylor.
Ha!
Lifted in the air, right center field. Freeland makes the grab on the run. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Walker Buehler will go back to work. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. One up, one down.
Up next to the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Paja.
Down
And
low.
takes low for ball one.
No, outside.
Now
Ball
one
three.
missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Right
Ha!
through there for a strike.
Ball
3-1, and he
four.
couldn't come
Take
up
your
with
base.
it. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Freeman
No,
now at the
inside.
plate as he thought about that one but held back. That's hard hit in the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes Pajes around third. He scores and they have the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And
Ball.
Mookie takes. Man at second. That's in there.
Hee-haw!
And it's a ball and a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone,
Ball
middle
two.
away.
And a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That's a
And
ball.
that's in the dirt. And the count's full. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hit weakly on the ground.
Foul.
And it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. Awesome play there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now it's Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Ball. Ball, no.
Ripped to short. Bogarts with the
Out
throw
of
to
there.
first. Inning over. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in San Diego, ready to go. Bottom 4. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Manny Machado.
fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball.
Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too. And I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology. Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2.
Ball 1. Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one misses up and in. Ball 3. Ground ball left side.
Foul.
And that's just foul. And he walked
Ball
him.
4. Take
It
your
wasn't
base.
easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Flied to right his first time. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Two down, nobody on. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
Huh.
The 0-1. That one fouled off. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We played 4. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing. We go to the top of the fifth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Call.
Alex Call.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next to the Dodgers.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ball one.
The 1-0. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one down.
Up next to the Dodgers.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Grounded out his first time up. Swinging a foul straight back. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Call leads off first with one away.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Comes the 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That misses.
Ball.
Full count now. In the air to left center on Duhar. On the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next to the Dodgers, the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Freeland wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Hard hit to third. Over to Tatis. And that is that. One left for L.A., but they hold a 1-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the first baseman, Ty France.
Number 25, Ty France.
Sasaki back to work.
Ball.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Jonathan Hernandez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Dreyer also getting ready. Grounds one to short. Bats up with it. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there, the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The Dodgers up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Out towards right center field. Call coming on. Out number 2.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, number 4. James.
Now it's the right fielder. Hit by a pitch his first time up. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Freeland. And that's the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And that's in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Ron Marinaccio getting loose out there. Morejon, the power lefty, up as well. 0-2 now. Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Ball 2.
And a payoff pitch. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Ball.
Check swing, and he went. And now it's even 1-1. Fouled off left side. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one in the air, center field. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Freeman measures 6 feet 4 inches. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
That one a little bit high, and that is ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Now the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Stays alive. Hard hit, right side. That ends the frame. So the Dodgers lead one, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at Petco Park. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr. Check swing went around. Strike one. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brock Stewart looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia warming up as well. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. No runs allowed yet. I think he'll probably keep this approach.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Ground ball up the middle. Betts up with it on the run. Throw to first.
Got him.
Pretty nice play there.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first base line are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Now Machado up here. Two down, nobody on.
No.
And he takes a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching for the
Ron
Padres,
Marinaccio taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, number 12, Alex Call.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Eric Summerskill.
No.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. On to France, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Ryan Ward.
So up next, Ryan Ward.
Yep.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Inside.
That's the ball.
And the count 1-2. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first.
He's out.
Time, got him, and that'll do it. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brock Stewart. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
leading up for the Padres, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. Right through there for a strike. The Dodgers holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That's a little bit low. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And ball 4 there, tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Next for the Padres, Miguel Andujar, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball in the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them.
That's a
A little
strike.
frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Line drive, base hit. And they hold the lead runner at second. Potential tying run now in scoring position.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Just missed. Two on, 1 out. Gets under and pops it up. And the
Infield fly. The batter is out.
called.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher,
Freddie for me, the next up for the Padres.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Two on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Padres leave a pair. They trail here 1-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Padres,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jason Adam.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Ball 1. Ball.
Right through there for a strike. And it remains 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman,
Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Freeland having a lot more success on the road this season. In the air, left field. And it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, he's safe. It's 2-0.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. Tap foul at the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ball one.
Good job to fight that one off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One-two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Breaking ball. This is down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Freeland headed for the plate. Safe. And they're up by 3.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jason Adam done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now
pitching change here, David Morgan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. There's the strike. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Pajes thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Quick toss to first.
He made it
back
safe.
in. And it's fouled away. On the ground to first, and foul ball. One-two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a 1-2.
Ball.
Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Ohtani, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. Shohei on the go. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 in this one.
Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Ball 2.
Foul ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball.
Throw to
Hey,
second.
you need to
Out of
throw.
bounds. Safe. Runner at second. 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He circles the bases, and they tack on 3. It's 6-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Alex Call. 1 for 3. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
D-Ride.
And a swing and a miss there. Swings through it for the K. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jonathan Hernandez.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
leading up for the Padres, the right fielder, number 4, Jake Bowen.
Just
Ball.
missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Edgardo Henriquez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Vesia getting loose as well. On the ground, out to short. Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. Can be an easy trap to fall into.
Just
ball.
missed. The Padres with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball
He's
2.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches.
Steps on the back.
He's out of there.
And that's all they'll get.
Feel that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
One out, man. All right, ready to go here. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And this one is off and running. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. One down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Off the plate.
Outside. Ball 1. Just missed. Buehler in his 8th season, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. And he comes to the strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Hard hit, left field, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Fouled off. He was late. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This guy with light tower power. There's a swing and a miss. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Inside.
Next pitch is outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it is gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Ball.
So now 1 and 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. It's now 3-0. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1. In for a strike. Good slider. On the ground at first. Freeman takes it himself. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Bounce to the left side. Muncy throws to first in time. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. Yeah, that's fouled off. That catches the corner.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And Machado able to spoil that pitch. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward moving under this one. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres nothing. Back here in San Diego, new inning getting started. Ryan Ward steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball, no. See right.
In the air to left center. Merrill on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Dalton Wilson.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Alex.
At the plate, Alex Freeland. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely.
Ball one.
The 1-0. This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
On the corner for a strike. Two on, one out. Hard hit into the gap. One run will score. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 5-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Walker Buehler will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
David
Padres,
Morgan into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here's Ohtani flying around third. Head first slide and he's safe. It's 6-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ball one, up.
One to to Freddie Freeman.
Ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one
Ball.
outside, and that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike. Padres, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A 2-run blast, and they add to their lead. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
One down. Mookie Betts will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Ball.
Fought off foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 9-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning here at the top of the second. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Ball one.
That's outside. Ball 1. Oh,
Dead ball.
can't get out
Take
of the
first.
way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball.
This has been
That's
a rough
down.
inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And the 1-0. That one fouled off. The 1-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Got him lifting. Two gone. Call wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Liner caught at second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. David Morgan is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Ron
Padres,
Marinaccio
number
comes on
97.
now. He's been so good against lefties.
Marinaccio.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball two.
Way high.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
This one in the air. Machado under it. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Xander Bogaerts.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now.
Well, he
Ball.
missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Another 1-2.
Ball
Well,
two.
this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got
Batting
him.
fifth,
Now one
the
away.
center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Ball.
The 1-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Ball to strike. Foul ball there. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's Miguel Andujar in the air, right field, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Back here at Petco Park, top half of the 3rd inning, Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Alex Junio.
And first offering is fouled off. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-2.
Ball. Ball 2.
And
Ball
that one
3.
missing low. There's a line drive to left field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ron Marinaccio gives way. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Adrian Morejon.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani. Outside
No, that's
low,
a ball.
and that's ball 1.
No.
Gets him to chase after that one. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Padres nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Ty France.
Ball,
just
that's
missed.
down.
You know, these Padres, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ward takes it in for the out. One away.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Ahoy!
And he grounds one to the right side. Freeman steps on the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
The right fielder, number 4, Jake.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the rookie right fielder. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So, you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. In there for strike 1. Morejon goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
The 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's Mookie now. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That clips the corner. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
And that is out of play. Comes up empty.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
0-2 now. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. One left for LA, but they're still in command. 9-0. Bottom of the fourth. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Outside. He ride.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. One up, one down.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Devon Taylor.
Ha! That's a ball.
There. The Padres with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
For the Padres, the third baseman, number 13, Manny.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado now. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward under it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego, and they're down 9-0.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Padres,
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Jason Adam.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Number 12, Alex Call.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one misses in the dirt. Stays alive. The 1-2. That
Ball.
one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. Full count now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three-two. That one
Ball
misses.
4. Take your
So
base.
a leadoff walk.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Ryan Ward.
High.
Action in the pen down there. Wandy Peralta, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Call aboard here at first with nobody out.
Let's go, Jason. Yeah. No, that's a ball.
Ground ball could be 2. On to Bogarts. Not in time
Safe.
at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Dalton.
And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
That one fouled off. Oh, 1 now. Hard liner. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that'll do it. So the Dodgers lead 1, but they still hold a 9-0 lead. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning, Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit.
Merrill.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. They'll circle the bases, and they've got their first run. It's 9-1.
He got on playing with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. That one in there across the letters. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
France in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fastball for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
0-2 now.
Ball. Ball, no.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Fastball for a strike at 95. This one in the air right field makes a nice running catch. And that will end the inning. The Padres get 1 in the inning with a solo blast. And they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Tap back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Cahoe.
No.
The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jason Adam will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Wandy
Padres,
Peralta gets the
number
ball
58.
now.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
2 down, bases empty. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. He's already homered in this game. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Yep.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Bullpen action for the Padres. Mason Miller, the closer, is getting loose.
Ha!
Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
To third,
Foul
and
ball.
that's just foul. The 1-2.
Ball.
That one inside. Look out.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2. In the air, left field on Duhar. On the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 left for L.A., but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the 6th. Number 4 digs in now.
That's a strike.
Pitch is in there. 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And that one hammered, ranging back. And caught on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Just
No,
missed.
off the plate.
Way out front for strike 2.
Ball inside.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside
Ball 3.
low. Ball 3. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
You're
In
out.
time. Got him.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Taylor.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Samad Taylor, has grounded out a couple of times. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Strike 3, Roki gets the K. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Back here in San Diego, top of inning number 7, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball, no.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score.
Ball, no.
And not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-2. And that one almost got him. Two now. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
Now, but again, a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpires saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
High.
Wouldn't you say in today's game of baseball, though, it's changed a little bit? The umpires, even in a blowout, seem to be more cognizant of the fact that they're being judged, so you don't get as many of those fringy type blowout calls as maybe you did, you know, back in the old days when you played.
100%. I mean, the analytics are there, and also hitters aren't willing to give up an at-bat regardless of the score. Ask Fernando Tatis Jr.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Wandy Peralta won't go any further.
Now pitching for the
So they turn to their closer,
number
Mason
22.
Miller.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Now here is Ryan Ward. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hook one.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Comes up empty.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Mason Miller the strikeout. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Padres 1. Set for the last half of the 7th. Leading off, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
No.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Jonathan Hernandez, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Henriquez getting cranked up as well. The 1-0.
Ball
It's been a
two.
very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
2-1 now. And Manny gets a piece. The 2-2. And
Ball.
downstairs. That one
Ball
misses.
four, first
So
base.
a leadoff walk. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge.
Stop. Xander.
It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Here's the 0-2. And a
Ball.
slider misses down and away. That
Ball
one is
two.
upstairs. And that's
Ball three.
downstairs. And it's 3-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Merrill in the box again. Takes a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Popped in the air, left field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Padres 1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Petco Park. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a 1-2 again. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
Ball one. Hurt.
The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Up the middle, Bogarts fields it cleanly. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Ball one. D-Ride. Ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Padres 1.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher for the Dodgers,
Number
Jonathan
21,
Hernandez.
Jonathan.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Leading up for the Padres, the left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
And the
Ball
first
one.
pitch misses for ball 1. Oh, that got away
That got
from
him. Take first.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
For the Padres, the first baseman, number 25, John Grant.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Jack Dreyer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Andujar on at first, nobody out. Swing and a ground ball. Flips it behind his back to first. Double play. Nicely done.
Poetry in motion right there, Boo. Great job moving to his right to gather it, flip behind the back, and get things going for the double play.
Base is empty after the double play. Freddie Freeman, the next up for the Padres.
Hike.
Way inside, gets out of the way. The 1-1. In the air to left center. And the inning is over. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Padres 1. Back here in San Diego, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
And a foul ball.
Ball.
struck him out without a swing. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Still couldn't catch up to the good velocity, good run those last few inches through the zone. Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
What do you got?
Gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And he went around. Rule to swing. Strikeout looking. Almost started a fire with that pitch. It came in at 104. And that one was indeed a strike. So that removes their last challenge. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts.
Now he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Ball.
Check swing, and he went 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Padres 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, number 4.
Number 4, Jake Flowers.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one way inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. That one misses.
Take your base, ball
so
4.
leadoff walk.
Up next for the Padres, the second baseman, Fernando Junio.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get the ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. On the ground. And it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Now the number 2 hitter, Samad Taylor. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Check swing, he went. That's strike 1. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one away.
For the Padres, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, one out.
Ball, that's
missed.
too low.
And that'll
Ball
load
four.
the bases.
Take your base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Ball 1 to Bogaerts. Off the
Ball
mark
2.
there. 2-1. Fought off foul. Bases loaded, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
For the Padres, the center fielder, number 3.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jonathan Hernandez out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Jack
the Dodgers,
Dreyer gets the
number
call from the
86.
pen.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Up
Ball.
and in, and that is ball 1. They're down to their final strike. All loaded up here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him. And that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
9-1 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and